Welcome to English Learning Through Story. Desire and Love. Part 4. A Love Story. When he sat down, he immediately noticed that the girl's condition had changed. Happiness was visible on her face. It was another meeting where they talked about the love they shared. Habun began the conversation and said, "Huno, I know that you love me, and I love you too. But you were wrong about me. You are my brother. Since you admitted your mistake and asked me for forgiveness, I have forgiven you. The love you have for me, I have even more of it for you. But you must promise me that you will never come close to me again or cross my boundaries." How merciful women are, O Allah. Smiling, with laughter mixed with tears, he said, "My dear, these tears are not from pain, they are from happiness. You healed my broken heart. You became a companion to my lonely soul, and you brought back the hope I had lost. My dear, you don't even realize it, but your words are a cure for thousands of my illnesses. Your smile lights up my heart. Please forgive me once again. I wronged you, and I promise I will never hurt you again. My love for you forced me into this mistake. Please forgive me." These words, and many others filled with emotional longing, deeply touched Habun's heart. After a while, they realized they were still sitting alone. They ordered 2 cups of coffee and shared a quiet, soft conversation over it. With happiness visible on both of them, they continued walking together so they could keep talking. They talked about the days they had been apart and what each of them had gone through. "Why did you say that to me that day? You also said this to me," they said to each other, sometimes laughing together. That night, each of them talked about what they had suffered during the time they were apart. Each blamed the other, yet it was another night spent walking together in love and happiness. Eventually, they reached their neighborhood. Time felt too short for their hearts. An unsatisfying goodbye was exchanged. After wishing each other good night, they went their separate ways. Hanad, whose heart was still with Habun, kept turning back to look at her beauty and smile. She sometimes laughed, sometimes dragged her steps slowly, saying bye-bye Habibi. She noticed he couldn't leave and kept watching her. Suddenly, a bus speeding down the road hit Hanad. Habun, who had her eyes on him as he smiled and waved at her, suddenly saw Hanad fall to the ground. She screamed and cried at the same time, throwing herself toward him, shouting, "My heart, talk to me." Blood started flowing onto the ground. He was unconscious and unable to speak. People rushed over, and he was quickly taken to the hospital. Unable to walk properly, she followed the ambulance. People didn't know who she was. They probably thought she was his sister. He was rushed into the emergency unit, while Habun was left outside. His family had not yet been informed. In a state impossible to describe, she sat outside crying. She didn't know what to say or do. All she could see in her mind was the love he had for her and the respect he had always shown her. To be continued. To understand the full meaning of this story, rewatch the previous episodes I posted.